Oh, I'm mad. Oh my god, I am so incredibly angry right now. I just spent an hour and a half editing last week's vlog and I was done. I was halfway through just watching it back before exporting it. And so I use Adobe Premiere Rush and I love that app because it auto saves every single step of the way. I could close that app at literally any point, and if I open it back up, it'll be right where I left off. It's perfect. Never had a problem. So I finished editing the video, an hour and a half of my time, and halfway through watching it through, the app crashes and I'm like, oh, that's weird, but no big deal. I open it back up to finish watching it through and then export it, and yeah, everything is gone. All unedited. All the clips are still there, like it still has the file open and all my clips are placed in there, but everything is unedited. I'm so angry. That was so much time and I really wanted to read this morning, but I decided to edit instead because I wanted to get that video uploaded today and try and stick to some sort of schedule and try and get a video out on Tuesday mornings. Also, hi, it's Tuesday, by the way. And yeah, now I have to restart and I don't have time to do that because I have to go to work in like 20 minutes. And yeah, that was my entire morning wasted. I'm really angry, very upset, but it's fine. It is what it is. I'll just redo it. It'll probably be faster doing it the second time because I already know where to cut things. It's fine. It's fine. Just irritated because like for me, editing is so time consuming. I have a stutter, so when I film a clip, if I have like 30 minutes of footage, you're only going to see about 10 minutes of that because the rest of that 20 minutes is me just like stuttering and fighting against my own fucking mouth trying to get words out of my brain. So yeah, it's a very time consuming process to put together a somewhat coherent video. And now I have to redo that. Oh god, I'm so angry. It's fine. Whatever. It is what it is. Anyways, hi. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to this week's vlog. I don't really have time to do like a proper intro and like talk about in detail what I'm reading right now because again I do have to go to work, but right now I'm reading Painted Devils by Margaret Owen. This is the sequel to Little Thieves and I'm on page 224, I think. Yeah, 224. I haven't actually touched this since Sunday. I had every intention of reading this when I got home from work last night, and then I watched a movie last night, which we'll talk about in a minute because it was great. But yeah, I watched a movie on the couch last night, and then I was planning on reading this afterwards. But I ended up falling asleep on the couch after the movie, and I woke up at like 11:30 and then just went to bed. So I slept for like a solid 12 hours last night, but did no reading. My entire evening was just dinner, movie, sleep on the couch. That was it. So, but yeah, I am going to be finishing this one this week. I have to return it to the library very soon, so that'll be read in the next few days. But this one is so good so far. So in the first book, it's about this woman. She's the goddaughter of death and fortune, the gods, and she's a thief, and she steals from the rich by pretending to be rich and then disguising herself as a maid and steals from the people that she throws parties for, and it's fantastic. And then like shit goes from there. Book 2 is on like a totally different plot line. This is exactly the kind of YA fantasy that I love, where it's whimsical and fun and has like darker elements, but nothing is too dark. This is just such a fun time. The main character is hilarious. She's very sarcastic and witty. She has a very dry sense of humor, and yeah, I'm just very much enjoying this one so far. Also a funny book. I'm also reading How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying by Django Wexler. I have about an hour left in the audiobook, so I'll be finishing that probably today, maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see how my day goes. But this one is about a woman who, she's from Earth, but like at some point she was like transported into a fantasy world where she was told that she's meant to be like the savior, and she goes on a quest to try and defeat the Dark Lord. But the book starts when she's waking up in the room where she's told to go be the savior, and instead of doing that she kills the priest, and she's just like, yeah, hey, so I've been doing this for like 300 lives, because she keeps dying and is respawned back where she started and has to start again. And in this life she's like, fuck this, I'm done trying to be the savior. I'm gonna see if I can break this fucking Groundhog Day nonsense by just going and becoming the Dark Lord. And it's just the story of her trying to do that, and the many shenanigans she faces along the way. This is hysterical. This main character is like completely unhinged, and she's lost her mind after like 10,000 years of doing this over and over and over again. It's so funny, and like she's been away from Earth for so long, right, that she kind of forgets how her previous life was, but she has like vague memories, so she's constantly making pop culture references, but they're just like a little bit wrong. And she's saying these to these fantasy people, and they're all like, what the fuck are you talking about? And yeah, it's like completely unhinged nonsense, and I'm enjoying every single second of it. It's so good and so stupid. But yeah, so I'm reading those two right now, and then I've got a couple other ones that just came in from the library over audio. A bunch of my library audio holds just came in all at the same time, so I have a good number of things to choose from right now. Very exciting. But yeah, that's the plans for this week. Don't think I have anything else going on. I do want to see if I can go to, maybe there's like a show happening downtown somewhere. There's a really good metal scene here in my city, and I kind of want to go to a metal show or like a pop punk show, something like that. I'm just in the mood to go listen to live music, which is funny because so next week I have a very busy week. It's my birthday week, and I took the entire week off for vacation because I have 3 concerts next week. So like I'll definitely get my fill of live music next week, but I want to go to one this week, so we'll see. But anyways, I am going to go and get ready for work, and I'll check in with you guys later on. I don't know when, but probably tomorrow. Talk about my hair. I haven't done it yet. I woke up like this. It's a bit of a disaster, but it's fine. Hi, good morning. There is nothing on this earth that I want more right now than to be sat on this couch reading a book, because I just went and pulled this one off the shelf, and I had every intention of coming downstairs and reading to my heart's content. But then I came downstairs, put this down, made breakfast, and then the productivity mood began, and then I was like, oh, let me just like wash my dishes before I sit down, and then I'll go sit down. It's like, oh well, like let me also take out the green bin, and while I'm doing that I'll also just take out the recycling, and now I have to clean the kitchen because I'm gonna clean the green bin, so I might as well clean the entire kitchen. And now I'm like, the floors are also messy, I should sweep and mop and vacuum and do all of the things. And I'm like, I just want to read. I just want to sit down and read. It's my day off. I don't want to clean, but I want to clean. The mood has struck and I have to take advantage of it while I can. But also, in the same note, I just sat down for like 2 minutes was the intention, just to pick an audiobook. I figure if I'm gonna clean, I might as well put on an audiobook for a while. I might not get back up. We'll see. But yeah, I also have to leave pretty soon. I have to get in the shower still. I have to go for a dog walk, and then I have a doctor's appointment later on. I'm not gonna get home until like 4 o'clock. So most of my day is going to be spent doing things that I would rather not be doing. I just want to read this. I did finish Painted Devils last night, but I haven't put it through Copal yet, so I am going to hold off on giving you my final thoughts until I figure out what rating I'm going to give it. But spoiler alert, I loved it. But yeah, I'm going to try and get my motivation back to either sit down and read for a little while or go do the cleaning things that I was planning on doing. We'll do one of those 2 things. Not sure what yet, but something. Finally! Oh my god. We've had no dishwasher for 2 months, no washer dryer for 3 months, and my oven, which was broken for 6 months, was just fixed last week at long last. The world's shittiest landlords have finally done their fucking jobs. I'm so excited. Oh, thank God. These are the things that I now get excited for as an adult, is a new washing machine and dishwasher. I've felt more joy and excitement over getting a new washing machine and dishwasher than I have over anything else in quite some time, so I love getting old. What a long day it's been. Oh my God. So I did the dog walk, did the doctor's appointment, came home, got a video edited and scheduled to be put out later on this week. The delivery guys came, dropped off the washer and dryer and the dishwasher. Good to go there. It's not installed yet. That'll be hopefully this weekend. And then, yeah, I had to like make dinner and clean up dinner, and I have to do meal prep still, but that can just be a morning problem. I don't want to do that right now. Hi, Tony. But yeah, now finally at 6:30, I can finally actually enjoy my day off and sit on the couch and read. I'm complaining about not having a day off when I literally have a week off in like 2 days. I'll be fine. I'll survive. Anyways, book updates. So the other day I finished How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying by Django Wexler. Tony. What are you doing over there, buddy? Yeah, so I finished that book, and like, was this a good book? Not really. Tony agrees. It wasn't really a good book, and like, it was abundantly clear that this was a queer female main character written by a man. Very blatantly obvious. Right, buddy? Like, literally every single time a new character is introduced, the main character, the first thing that she thinks about them whenever she sees literally anyone new is to consider how fuckable they are. That's pretty much all that she thinks about, is just masturbating and fucking people at pretty much any given time. Everyone is described by either the rippling of their abs or how big their boobs are, and it's very cringy in that case. However, I did think it was really fun. It was a completely unserious book, pure satire. I kind of just took that character and like the stereotype of a bisexual woman and just put that in stride with the satirical nature of the book. Yeah. And then I liked it a lot. Because yeah, this was just like completely ridiculous. It was so dumb and I loved it. There was not one singular serious moment in this book, and it was just a good time, you know? Like, it was just, I don't know, I liked it. I gave it 4 stars. I fully understand and agree with the critiques of it, but I don't know, I think that's what I was expecting it to be, and that's what I got, so I'm not mad about it. The second I saw that the author was a man and the main character was a woman, I kind of figured that that's how things were gonna go, and I was correct. But again, I was expecting that, and it was just part of the satire, it was part of the humor, and it was dumb and fun, and I actually really enjoyed this one. I recommend it if you want something stupid, but don't read it as a serious book. But yeah, so 4 stars for that one. And then last night I finished Painted Devils by Margaret Owen. Oh, it's cute. You can see like the rainbow of the flowers that I have on my lamp in the reflection. It's very cute. Anyways, yeah, so I finished, how do I not get that to glare? There we go. Finished this book. This was excellent. Oh my God, it was so good. Tony also agrees. Yeah, I loved this. I unexpectedly cried pretty hard towards the end of this one. And of course, now Tony is gonna start scratching at the door. Can you give me like 2 minutes, dude? He says no, I can't. All right, real quick then. This was so good. I loved the family elements and the friendships and the whole fucking scheme to take down the rich. It was wonderful. I laughed out loud. I ugly cried. Like, this book brought me all of the emotions and all of the joy, and I loved it so much. I gave it 4.5 stars. I loved book 1, but I definitely liked book 2 better, and I can't wait to see where this goes because that left off on such a fucking cliffhanger, and I need the next book like right now. But it does not come out until next year, and I'm very mad about that. And then last night I also started reading Clean Sweep by Ilona Andrews. It's the first book in the Innkeeper Chronicles series, and the book club read for the Cozy Quill book club, I think, over on Fable. I'm pretty sure it's for that one. This one, I don't really know what genre it is, because like there's aliens and like talk about different planets and that kind of thing, but there's also just like magic and werewolves and that kind of thing, so it was kind of a mixture of sci-fi and fantasy, but having a good time so far. Don't have much to say on it, but so far so good. Dude. Okay, I'm gonna go let him out before he starts screaming at me even more, and I'll check in with you guys later on.
1, 2, 3, more! Oh! Don't be the boy who spits on girls! Better grab some silver bullets with your kid, ain't it? Your aura, ain't it? Your energy, ain't it? Your swagger, ain't it? You're filled with hatred. You won't get wasted. Hey! Don't get up, this is vibration, yeah!
I take my time, but I know how to go this time. So tight. I change my mind, I go with the tide. I feel crazy. Tell me why.
Can't stop my shot, she just begun. I'm bossed out, I'm bossed out. Yeah, money, wishing that I fly. I'm a queen, even in a rock top. Can't stop my shot, she just begun. Talk to me nice, I'm a hustler. I got class, not regular. Make her ass on it, I feel. What is doing? Rolling up in my Lamborghini. Trying to see every goddamn scene. Funny if you see like you look to be red.
You open my eyes, love like this, a surprise. I really thought it would be different this time, but now I know I was just an icon in your phone. Press me for love, press me for love. Forget the person that I was. Press me for love, press me for love. Looking hard to see if you go. Way to go, we're free. Until then, like a ceiling. Malcolm X will do it by any means. Rosa Parks like the man in the front seat. I'm in the front seat.
Okay, listen, before you judge me for my giant Christmas Grinch onesie, it's freaking freezing in my house right now. It's the first time that we've had to turn the heat on, and I'm waiting for it to kick in, and I'm cold. So, cozy sweater it is. If I had a Halloween themed one, I'd be wearing that, but I don't. Also, the Grinch is a vibe all year long. Anyways, hello, exciting news. I'm on vacation! Vacation! Birthday vacation! I'm very happy about it. Yeah, my birthday's next week, and I have 3 concerts next week, plus tomorrow is a holiday, so my store's closed. So I just figured I would take off the entire week and give myself a 7-day vacation. So I can't wait. I'm so happy. Oh, I need a break from work so bad. Yeah, it's been a stressful week, so this vacation came at a perfect time. So I think the last time I updated was on Friday. I'm pretty sure I talked about a couple of books that I finished. Actually, okay, wait, I'm gonna rewind before I get into book talk. Let me tell you about my day yesterday. I had so much fun. So after work yesterday, there was this event happening at downtown. It was a music event where a bunch of small local artists could go and perform, and two of my friends were performing, and it was both of their first times performing in front of a live audience, so of course I had to go and support. They both did amazing. In the b-roll before this clip, I most likely posted a video of both of my friends. I'll link their info down below if you want to check out some of their music. I'm sure they would both be very appreciative. Yeah, I know them from, I'm part of a Discord group of a bunch of trans people in my city, and we've all just kind of made our own little community and become friends through there. So that's where I met all them from, and it was so funny. So like it was a pretty small space, and I think there were maybe like 20 to 25 people there for the show, and at least 15 of those people were just people from our trans Discord. We like completely took over the entire event. It was awesome. But yeah, it was great. It was a really good show. It was nice to go and support some local artists. Also, I won a raffle. Everyone who went got a raffle ticket, and I ended up winning, and I got a $15 gift card to Tim Hortons, which I had for breakfast this morning, so that was great. But yeah, and then afterwards, most of us ended up going to one of the people's houses, had some snacks, chatted, hung out, have a good time. It was very fun. We like roasted marshmallows on their fire outside, so that was really nice. But yeah, I had lots of fun. It was just really nice to go out and support the community in that way. That was my night yesterday. Hi, Tony. Hey, buddy. Yeah, so that's the updates there, and then so all the reading stuff. I did end up reading a book in one day. I don't think I mentioned on Friday, actually. I read And Then She Fell by Alicia Elliott. This one is a contemporary horror that has a lot to do with Indigenous identity and motherhood. It was good. I didn't dislike it, but I just feel like the themes weren't really up my alley in terms of things that interest me. I have no interest in parenthood, like whatsoever, so I had a hard time staying invested, but I did like it. I liked the writing style. It was pretty creepy. The ending was kind of ambiguous, but not in a bad way. It did use a trope that I'm not huge on. I can't say what it is without spoiling it, but I don't know, it's just like one of those things where like it just bothers me. I don't think it's bad, it just like personally bothers me. I didn't love that it did that in the very end, but it is what it is. It was fine. It wasn't a bad book, and I would recommend it if you are interested in that kind of genre. It was just okay. I haven't actually put it through Compile yet. I am super behind on my spreadsheet right now. I think I'm behind by like 5 books. Thinking it'll probably be a 3-star, maybe even like a 2.5, but I'm gonna say 3 to be safe. Yeah, it was fine. I'm not like mad that I read it. It just wasn't like anything spectacular. So yeah, Tony agrees. Other than that, I have also started reading The Book of Queer Saints, Volume 2, which was edited by May Murray. This is a book of queer horror stories, and I'm having a great time with it so far. I did have to skip half of one. Which one was it? I skipped half of From the Past Comes the Storm by Sam Richard. I got about halfway through that one and I just really wasn't feeling it. I was really bored, didn't really understand what was going on. So yeah, I just skipped that one, but otherwise having a really good time with this so far. I'm on page 50 right now, so I'll probably carry on with this one tonight. My Wi-Fi's out right now, so I don't really have much else to do aside from read, so might as well. Aside from this, I'm also now reading Thistlefoot by somebody, I don't know the name, can't think of it, but this one I'm also really enjoying right now. This one is a contemporary fantasy about 2 siblings who receive a package from a ancestor who's just passed away, so they meet up to go and pick it up together, and it's this gigantic box which they open, and it is a whole ass house, and they're like, what the fuck? And then the house stands up and they're like, what the fuck? And it has chicken legs. This one is based on Jewish folklore, and yeah, I'm loving it so far. There's apparently going to be stuff with puppets later on, because the brother told the sister that she could have the house. All she has to do to like buy out his half of the house is go on tour with him for a year where they like use the house to travel around because it can walk, it's sentient, and they're gonna put on a puppet show. I think their parents used to do puppet shows when they were kids, but the sister has some kind of fear about the puppets, but we haven't found out why yet. So yeah, there's gonna be a puppet show in this house with chicken legs as they just tour around America. And there's something else going on in the background as well. There's some dude going around doing bad things, but I'm not sure how they're gonna connect yet. I'm not very far in. I'm only about 15-ish% through it right now, but so far it's fantastic. So can't wait to continue with that one. And then I am still reading Clean Sweep as well. I just haven't had much of a chance to pick it up. I read a little bit of it this morning while I was just kind of waking up for work, but not a lot in the last couple days. So I'll be continuing that whenever I'm in the mood for an ebook over the next few days. And yeah, so it's like 9 o'clock on Sunday now, so I'll probably just end the vlog here. I don't imagine that I'll have much else to say in the next couple of hours, so yeah, we'll find out my thoughts on all these books next week. But yeah, next week's vlog will be pretty exciting. I'll be spending a few days in Toronto, and I've got a whole bunch of concerts, and I have big plans to go book shopping and thrifting and all that good stuff. So but yeah, look forward to that, and I will chat with you guys later on. Bye.